Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week and a half ahead. And it looks like our streak of very hot weather is going to continue probably through the weekend, but some decent changes on the way as we progress our way through next week. You can see this afternoon, most of the area already at or above 100. We'll probably end up in the 107, 108 degree range in Shreveport before it's all said and done, as we do have lots of sunshine and just a little bit of rain has popped up over the northwestern edge of the area. We have the excessive heat warning in effect today. Expect much of the same probably through the weekend, as we're not really looking at much change as far as temperatures go. Here's a sample of heat index potential for tomorrow. You can see it likely will easily surpass 110 and very well could approach 115 at times tomorrow. So again, be extra careful if you have to be exposed to the heat for any extended period of time. Burn bans today. We did add Howard County to the list there in southwest Arkansas. So more and more of the ArkLaTex now under burn bans, and again, it's quite possible we'll see the rest of the area eventually under a burn ban, depending on how much rain we get early next week and over the next couple of days. We still have the upper level ridge. You can see it is beginning that trek towards the west. Yesterday it was centered right about in here, and we'll see it end up over the western sections of the country by the weekend. That's going to allow a front to push through the area, finally bringing us some heat relief next week. Now, as far as the next couple of days, we will see a possibility for some rain, but it will be very isolated in nature. You can see tonight looking clear to partly cloudy across the area. Tomorrow, Futurecast shows that chance for the scattered afternoon shower or thunderstorm, perhaps a bit more coverage over the southern half of the area. We'll see a partly cloudy sky across the area tomorrow night. And then as we look ahead to Saturday, once again the chance for that scattered mainly afternoon shower or thunderstorm. That activity Saturday will quickly end during the evening hours, and probably we'll see a repeat of that once again Sunday. Now, as far as rainfall potential, this is the spotty stuff here. You can see, generally speaking, many locations, if not most, will stay totally dry. Some may pick up a couple hundredths or a tenth, and it's also possible that we could see a few of these isolated spots that pick up a quick half an inch to an inch, but those will be very few and far between. So keep your fingers crossed you get underneath one of those showers or thunderstorms. In the tropics, we do have Franklin, which is probably not going to impact the U.S. There is another disturbance, which is eventually going to end up in the Caribbean. There is a chance, this one a medium chance according to the National Hurricane Center, that this develops into a tropical depression or eventually even a tropical storm. As of right now, the majority of the models take it towards the northeast, towards Florida, although it's something we'll have to watch as we go through next week. Here's a look at the 10-day pattern here, and you can see that ridge moving to the west. Here comes the front, bringing that more widespread possibility of rain Monday. And then behind that, we will see a little bit of a cool down, but that ridge will try to reestablish itself somewhere across the middle of the country late next week, and that could result in another warming trend across our area, and also likely will result in very dry conditions for most of next week. A look at the different models. Recently I've been showing you the model blend. It's still very pessimistic, but showing you a sample from all the different models that go out 10 days. And you can see, generally speaking, a quarter to a half an inch would be reasonable. It is possible that we could see a few spots that pick up that half an inch to an inch here from now through basically Monday night. So your forecast looks like this for tonight. We will see temperatures that will fall into the 70s and low 80s. 80 tonight in Shreveport, 77 in Texarkana, 77 degrees also in Marshall. Tomorrow, another very hot day, as we'll see that chance for the stray afternoon thunderstorm, but rainfall chances looking rather low. 106 in Shreveport tomorrow, 103 in Texarkana, 107 in Natchitoches. And your 10-day forecast shows that temperatures will stay very hot through the weekend. Highs both Saturday and Sunday close to 105. Upper 90s on the way for Monday, with our best chance of rain as that front comes in during the day Monday and possibly Monday night. And then we'll dry out and cool off. Lows should retreat back to the mid-90s. Highs should retreat back to the mid-90s. Overnight lows could dip into the 60s during the last half of next week, and you can see that recovery back up close to the triple digits here as we close next week and head into next weekend. So again, we do have several more days of this extreme heat, but at least we'll have a chance for that spotty shower or thunderstorm. Those rainfall chances will likely increase as a cold front moves into the area on Monday.